before we're back at the top, bro. Long
You know
time.
what? When we last won the league, I said, you know what, man's gonna save in this car. I don't think we're gonna win the league again for a long time, bro. But
Yeah.
I knew it would be like around the 10-year mark, innit? But boy, if we don't get this right, it's gonna be add another 10 onto it, fam. I'm telling you. Newcastle will eventually be what City are, innit?
Yeah. Eventually, within a year or two, they're definitely challenging.
Yeah. The moment they qualify for the Champions League, it's over, bro. Like, they not everyone, fam.
The budget, innit? I reckon they'll win it within 5-6 years. They'll win it.
Right.
I reckon.
Well,
Definitely.
It depends what they do this summer, innit? I think they're gonna sign Bear United, man. You know?
Yeah, they're gonna sign players all over Europe, man. All the rejects, out of contract players, big money. You know they're offering big wages, man. You know what I'm saying?
Van der Donkey and Martial and them, man. Let's get cracking. Hold on.
You say let's get cracking.
Yeah. Cool. It's another episode for Love of the Game podcast. It's me, Ronaldo. We've been left hanging.
No, man.
Poor, but it don't matter, innit? Boy, Skirvin just pops up in it, so hopefully he might make an appearance, bro. We've been shagged by someone else as well, but fucking. But yeah, we say Ronaldo good.
Yeah, man. Bless my brother. Don't know.
That's good, man. Cool. So no Premier League action this week, but there's some interesting international football that's been taking place. England played over the weekend, playing on Tuesday against Ireland. But let's get to the big news. It happened Thursday night. Italy, European champions, 6-7 months ago, knocked out by North Macedonia. Like, what's your thoughts on that, Ronaldo?
Boy, I must say, massive result for Macedonia, North Macedonia. That was a massive result. When they scored as well, late in the game, heartbroken. Italians, embarrassment. That's the second World Cup they missed out. There's players in that squad that's never played in a World Cup. Jorginho, the name, you know what I'm saying? Their whole careers have missed out. A big country like Italy, you know.
I'm just gonna drop this mad stat in there, yeah. The last time Italy won a knockout game at the World Cup was the 2006 final that they won, fam.
This goes to show it.
And you know what mad it is? The next World Cup they can qualify for is 2026, bro. That's mad.
Crazy. When you think about it, when you deep it, Italy, you know, history
they
of football.
When you think about teams in major tournaments, you think out of all the European nations, it's either Italy or Germany are going to make the semi-finals at least.
Yeah, at least throughout football history. Yeah,
the fact that Italy are not even, the fact that Italy are not even going to be at the World Cup again, that's mad.
I know. And the European champions make it worse, you know.
Exactly.
It's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. So embarrassing. Europe, bro.
It's so embarrassing, isn't it? The way they dominated the Euros as well.
Exactly.
Weren't they unbeaten as well throughout the tournament?
Yeah, I think they lost their unbeaten run against in the Nations League against Spain, I think. I think it's 30 something unbeaten.
That's what I mean, man. And still didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, you know what? They took the piss in qualifying, innit? They really took the piss in qualifying. They just thought they were going to turn up.
It never happened, man. And the thing is, they lost to North Macedonia, and now North Macedonia is losing 2-0 to Portugal. So
exactly,
the Italians, they should be embarrassed, man. One of the best leagues in the world.
You shouldn't even be going to the playoffs, and you just won the Euros, man. You should be winning your group comfortably.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Definitely.
All that talent. Like, has Chiellini even played at a World Cup? Well, he's older. He probably hasn't. But their man probably won't even be playing at a World Cup.
But he's never playing at a World Cup, man. He's retired by then.
Yeah,
You
true.
know what I'm saying? By the next World Cup, there's players in there like they're gone now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Their careers are done. Embarrassment, man. There's not much you can say about Italy. So that's a
Yeah,
disgrace to
that,
their football.
yeah.
Mancini should get sacked. I don't know why they're offering him a
Yeah,
new
you should-
contract.
yeah. Ooh. You see that winning the Euros has earned man credit in the bank, innit? Because he rescued Italy because they went unbeaten from when they failed to reach the last World Cup
Yeah,
all the way through to the Euros to about late last year, innit? So
yeah,
then I don't even know how they have not reached the World Cup, bro. I don't know.
exactly, man.
Don't know, bro.
Exactly. I watched the game that they missed so many chances. They were so wasteful in the game. It's embarrassing, man. Because not North Macedonia ain't they're
Bro,
part timers,
that's
bro.
like, bro,
They
they're
got
like,
Alioski and that used to be at Leeds and that. Bro, come
hey,
on, man.
it's like
It's
the team that still
embarrassing.
got Pandev. It's Goran Pandev in them, man.
Yeah. He ain't playing though.
And what's the guy that
But
wears? Hey, the guy that wears pajamas. Oh, he plays for Hungary, innit? The one that wears pajamas.
Oh man, it's embarrassing, man. I can't
Mm,
say much about the Italians and that. You know what I mean? Because they put out a full strength team and that. No one's really missing and no one. So
exactly.
you can't
But
really complain.
on to team that is going to the World Cup that we probably watch very closely, England. Um,
Yep.
what do you think England's chances are of winning the World Cup? Have you been impressed with them in qualifying?
Yeah, as usual, England gets the job done, wrapped up real quick. Harry Kane banging in goals. Usual fashion. But the thing about England, let me answer. What's their chances of winning the World Cup? Well, it's not good for me, innit? They're not favorites. They're not in the top 5. They're in the top
Even,
10 teams
even after
that
their performance at the Euros.
yeah, even after the Euros, mate. Look at the team that beat them. They're not even at the World Cup. Just to show you that England's a bit. As soon as they come up against a team with a country like with a bit of name or history behind them, with a few good players, half decent. That's
Mm,
it. It's just like what I'm saying. They always come up. You know what I'm saying. They always get done, man. Come up short all the
oh,
time. Like always happens. But
true.
like, have they got the players capable of winning a World Cup? Yes, they do to an extent. Like for the players they have, they should be in the top 3. They should be favorites or one of the favorites. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these players play in one of the best leagues in the world, the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, World Club champions and that. You know what I'm saying? Like Premier League's up there, man. Champions League winners. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just England for you, innit? They always come up and stop, man. They always get done over. So
Do
for
you
me,
think? Because I've got to finish. Right, so.
their chances are very slim. Very.
Before we start recording, I said England have a chance just because of the way Gareth Southgate sets out the team. And like England will shithouse their way to the latter stages of tournaments. They've done that in the last World Cup, the Nations League, and the Euros, innit? So Gareth Southgate has a blueprint of how
Yeah.
to play in it because he knows it don't matter how England play. If England bring that Jules Rimet trophy back on December, whatever it is, Boxing Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, whatever it is, yeah,
Yeah.
he is going to get a knighthood, bro.
Yeah,
They're gonna
definitely.
carry man through the freezing cold of Trafalgar Square, bro.
Nah, definitely. I agree.
You know what
You
I'm
probably
saying?
get a holiday, mate. You probably,
What? 100%, bro. They'll say, you know
probably get
what?
a bank
Don't go
holiday.
back to work between Christmas and New Year's. It's just a week holiday.
I know, but seriously, Jake, come on. Like, let's be real. There's only that far you can go playing that football, innit? I agree with you, because England's the type of team they play to win that specific game, innit? So they'll
Yeah.
put out a team and the structure, formation, tactics, whatever, just to get across the line. But football's more than that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the World Cup. You need to be inspired, bro. You need to be playing football, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole world's watching you. This is the
Mm.
biggest stage of football, and you just want to win games by getting across the line and getting through your, you know what I'm saying? As soon as we get to the tournament, it's gonna be, oh, how do we get through the group? It's not
Yeah,
how
isn't
it's
it?
not
Like,
how
oh,
you play
if
your
we
best
win
football and try and hit form and, you know what I'm saying, win the cup.
yeah,
So
if
if
we
we
win
do
this
win the
game,
cup,
draw here, score a couple of goals in this game, we get this team. Like, get
thank
out of
you.
here.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the same old story. So for me, I agree with you to a certain extent that yeah, they probably will get through their group or get to, I don't know, maybe quarters. But I can't see them getting no further than that. And that's just by luck. Luck of the draw, luck of, you know what I'm saying? Who they play and that. If they get a difficult group, I can see England coming home from the group
Oh yeah,
stages.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is the World Cup. It's the luck of the draw, mate. If they get that Argentina or even like a
Hey,
Mexico, even a Mexico.
just even aside on Argentina, you know, Argentina are 30 games unbeaten right now.
That's what I'm saying.
21 wins out of those
This is
out of those 30 as well. Argentina,
yeah,
it's been a while, bro.
money. I know,
They've
innit?
been since Maradona in that since they last won the World Cup.
There you go, mate.
So,
So you
but,
know, they see what these teams, they have to be before England. They have to be favorites. Brazil, naturally, you just think they're up there just because the football they play. Do you know what I
but
mean? So you know,
you
they,
see with these teams, there's no outstanding team in it. Like,
mm,
there's no team. I'll probably put Spain. To me, Spain are the favourites. Cause at the Euros, they were the best team. They were unlucky to lose to Italy, but
reckons Spain's a good
Spain
team.
football.
So what about the holders, France?
The only way France won't win the only team that will stop France winning the World Cup is France, and just like the Euros, isn't it? They don't take it seriously, take that eye off the ball, leave their egos at the door. Then
Well,
France are in the mix, but you can tell there's a lot of egos, arrogance. Like, have they learned from last summer against Switzerland, bro? Like,
yeah,
you know what I
true,
mean? Like, and
true.
France, I'll say they're a better version of England, innit? They don't play great football. They've just got great match winners, innit? So, like, Mbappe will do something mad, and then because you only watch the highlights, you think, oh, France played sick. Nah, bro, France are good.
Yeah, I
France,
get you.
they've
I get you.
got 2 6s. I think Pogba and Rabiot played a 6 in it. And
Yeah,
obviously, Pogba looks good at international level because no one's pressing him in it.
yeah,
So France will always look good, but nah, to me, they're in the mix. They're in that conversation. I've got to put England in there, in it, just because I know what they're going to do in it. And if the draw's
yeah.
good for England, they get at least semi-finals, man. I'm telling you,
Ooh, semi.
at least semi-finals.
I hear you, but that for me, no way. France definitely one of the favorites for me. Brazil's the favorite for me because in the World Cup, you always got to go for Brazil. Brazil's a favorite, definitely. Then you got France. Benzema's back. You know, this is the World Cup, his first World Cup. I think they're gonna put on a show. I get what you mean about the egos because they have got big players in that dressing room. Minute,
Mm,
they're gonna need a lot, like because Deschamps, he's done it before. You know what I mean? So
mm.
they have to be in there in the mix. England's like top 10. Top 10, bro. There's so
So
many teams ahead. There's so many teams ahead of them.
you're putting
Brazil,
France,
Brazil,
Brazil,
Argentina,
Argentina.
Germany,
Whoa, I don't
Spain.
know. You
All
know what?
these teams,
I put Germany ahead just because they're a tournament team, innit? Like,
all
yeah, like I
the
said
come on,
about
man.
Germany and Italy, one out of the two always make the semi-finals, innit? So Germany,
There you
Spain, of
go.
course. To me,
There
Spain are the
you go.
favorite.
Even Portugal, now it's confirmed they're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Portugal's ahead of England.
why I would
Portugal's
have put
way ahead.
Portugal attacking wise, but the coach doesn't really play attacking football like that, innit? He's had a few
There you
run-ins with
go.
Ronaldo and that. I don't think he knows what he's doing, bro. And their
There
defense,
you
bro.
go.
You can't have 38-year-old Pepe and
I know.
39-year-old Jose front, bro. Like,
I know.
you're
He played a
defending them with
masterclass. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you with Pepe. That he played a masterclass tonight, though. 2-0, North Macedonia. He marshaled the defense. But I get
Yeah.
you. He's an old man, definitely. And you know what I'm saying? He can't play in the World Cup. They got Danilo playing next to him. They rest front, like you said. They can't have two old man playing.
Yeah.
Two man, the full near 40-year-old man, and that.
Do
Come
you
on.
think this is the World Cup where we see either Ronaldo or Messi potentially hold up the Jules Rimet trophy, bro?
Ronaldo, less of a chance. I'll put Messi ahead of him. I'll definitely put Messi. That's why I said Argentina is definitely one of the favorites because this is Messi's last chance of actually replicating his hero, Diego, of lifting the World Cup. He's done the Copa America now, finally. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? This is the holy grail, man. This is it. And Ronaldo as well. This is his last chance. You know
Do
what I
you
mean?
think?
So,
Do you think with Messi, he has to not just win it, but he has to put on a show? Like he has to be up there in the Golden Boot race and give us a few performances, car. He must be saving himself for the World Cup, car. He's not doing nothing at PSG.
I know he's at this is probably his worst season ever as a footballer. Ever.
He's just
But
constant, man,
yeah,
spending his Bitcoin.
I think, yeah, of course, it's Messi, man. You know what the world's, you know what I'm saying? He's a showman anyway. He does it humbly, but when he does what he does, that's what we want to see in it. You know what I mean? But that's just him naturally. That's just how he plays ball. Messi knows that he has to put on a show. He has to be Messi. But does he have to? No. As long as he wins the trophy, that's what matters now with football. When you
Yeah,
look back, when you retire, it's all about, you know what I'm saying, the cabinet, innit? It's always
that's
looking
true.
back at what you've won. Necessarily after time, people forget how you won it. You know what I'm saying? They forget what happened. And you know what I'm saying? It's just your name engraved on the trophy. That's it. Down in
But
history, man.
I said the older heads always when they drop Pele and Maradona say they've got that signature World Cup, that
There
signature
you go.
tournament where they were the man. They like them two are probably the goats, isn't it? Like and they're goats because you can pinpoint that World Cup. I know we've got Messi, Ronaldo. To me, they're goats as well. But to be up in that, sitting at the top table, do you
Yeah.
think if Messi can just produce it, it's going to be in a hot climate? I don't.
Yeah.
God knows where he's going to be playing next season. Probably won't even be doing that at PSG next season. So he's going to be fresh.
I know. I know what you mean, but
Because I don't really think there's a team that's runaway favourites in it. Like if you were to think the last World Cup, you would probably say France
yeah,
or maybe Belgium in it. But like
Belgium.
now, wait,
Nah, I don't know, man.
Roberto
Belgium's
Martinez,
lost it, man. They fell off.
Roberto
But
Martinez is
France, innit?
wasted. But
Like you
France, yeah,
see, yeah.
like this World Cup, there's a lot of teams in the mix, in it.
Mm,
So
definitely. Definitely. There's no one standout team, like you say. I fully agree with you, man. There's no team that we can pinpoint and say, yeah, they'll win it. But this is the thing, yeah. The World Cups, it's not in summer as it normally is. So it's the
yeah,
season's gonna start again. Do you know what I
mm,
mean? So it's like it's
like
gonna end and
listen
start
how
again.
the Premier League season takes a break, and then I think 3 or 4 days later the World Cup starts.
There you go. So it's
So
like a World Cup. It's normally be June. So we be like, yeah, who's looking, you know what I'm saying? Who's playing on form, who's finishing the season on top, who's it's gonna start again. So
you got half the season, so you could have a very good start to the season and make the World Cup spot.
there you go. There you go, Jay. You get it. So that's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say, like about players. Even players now, they're like, oh, they're never going to the World Cup because normally they would have never made it if it was in
yeah,
June. But they could start the season well. Start, you know what I'm saying? Have a good 2 months, and they're in the team. Players out of
yeah.
nowhere. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's why it's a bit
And I
tricky with
know,
this one.
and I know with England in the past, the press have used the excuse, "Oh, they're tired, whatever." There's no
Yeah,
excuse for that. No excuse. The World Cup is in December, bro.
there
There's
you
no
go.
excuse. No
No
excuse,
excuse.
bro.
Should be hitting form. That's what I'm saying. This World
Everyone,
Cup.
everyone's gonna have a summer break.
Yeah.
Come back. You're ready. You'll be in prime peak condition come December, bro. No excuses.
I'm telling you, man. In winter as well, you're going in 90 degrees heat, 100 degrees. That's what they're gonna moan about. You know the press anyway, man. The media's gonna be like, yeah, the players are dehydrated.
Aircon in the stadium weren't working. Yeah,
Typical, you know. That's what they mean. That's what they do, man. You know how it goes, but yeah, bro, man. Like I say, in it, Messi having a standout, like a Pele or Diego, I can't see it, man. You'd have to. It should have been already. You know what I mean? Like it should have happened. 26, 25, 24. Like you know what I'm saying? Now he's at the end of his career, man. Like we've seen the best of Messi and Ronaldo in my eyes, anyway. I reckon we've seen the best of them. You know what I'm saying?
I think with
Now
Messi, if he could give us just one more glimpse of sign.
You reckon?
You know,
nah,
yeah.
It's just it will be like.
I don't think Ronaldo's got it in. I think Ronaldo's done. But Messi,
he's still got it in his locker.
Yeah, he could pull it out for maybe a quarter-final, semi-final, and a final, wouldn't it? Like he could do something like that.
But Jay, arguably, don't you think that's the same with Ronaldo? He's got moments. He'll just win a game, a header. Do you get what I mean? They won't dominate games like. I thought that was your question.
Ronaldo, you see with Ronaldo, speaking to Messi, Ronaldo needs to be in the game, innit? Like, the way I don't know if he's going to be playing like the way he's playing for United at Portugal, but he needs to get touches. He needs to be running around, be busy. Messi don't. Messi could stroll around for whatever, but he'll just play in moments and then just win a game, innit? So that could work for Argentina. Plus, boy, they are doing what Italy done a year ago, just before the Euros. Their mad run, if they keep that going to the end of the year, ride that momentum to the World Cup.
Yeah, that breeds confidence, innit?
Exactly. 30 games unbeaten, imagine, 21 wins for him.
No, it's saying still. Ronaldo, you see, he had the assist tonight, the first goal to Bruno Fernandes for Portugal. I get what you mean. Like when he's involved in it because he'll play a game 90 minutes and it's just quiet. It's like spectate.
We've got to remember, boom, we don't know. He might be at United next season. We don't know, but he's got the rest of this season, then the start of next season. We don't know what. He could be worn out even by Christmas, man. The way, you know what I mean, running around. You know what I mean? It's true. This is going to be 38. We'll be 38 by the end of next season, bro.
Yeah, it's true, though. It's true. I get what you mean. I agree with you. Ronaldo, I think next season he might just relax a bit because he wants to play at the World Cup, obviously. Because they kept asking him, when is he going to retire? That's what they kept asking him for the whole international break. Every time they got a chance.
If Portugal have a stinker at the World Cup and Ronaldo just says, you know what, I'm done. I'm retired. Don't be surprised, bro.
Yeah. Surely. I think this is the last one, man. Because he knows that he can't do it no more, man. Yeah. He's holding João Felix back as well. Because like there's good young players there sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo's out there being a spectator like 6 games out of 10. You know what I'm saying? The 4 games that he's good, he's brilliant, world class. But after
Ronaldo now reminds me of Rooney, but like 4 or 5 years ago. You know when man was just taking penalties, free kicks, weren't really
coming to drifting back into midfield, being a centre mid because he can't play up front no more. He can't make them runs. I know what you mean.
The Premier League has aged Ronaldo by like 5 years, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. At times Ronaldo looks 40 odd, bro. Like he can't outrun no one. Like when he does sprint, he drops to the floor trying to win a free kick because he's gassed himself out. I know he's a supreme athlete. But boy, the Premier League has aged you, my friend. Trust me.
I agree. It's too intense, too physical, isn't it? The demands are too much, man. The demands on your body that you'll retire in a year or two. If you stayed in Italy, you could play another 6 years.
If Ronaldo's kept himself at Italy, he could play to his about early 40s, bro.
Yeah,
you see
100%.
That in the Premier League, he must be thinking, you know what? After next season, I'm done, you know?
Within 2-3 seasons, retired. It's true, man. When you're playing against these crazy guys, man, Pardon, man, but it's true, man. When you're playing against these teams, no talent, no quality. It's just physicality.
Yeah,
It's just
and then they roughing you up, they're kicking you
yeah,
down, they're kneeing you back, bruv, like
week exactly
yeah,
week
all
in
them
week out.
Tarkovskis, these Tarkovsky dons,
That's what I mean, man.
like
No,
bro,
I agree. He probably won't even make it to the World Cup at that rate, man. If he
yeah,
thinks
pretty
he
much
can,
get injured, bro.
you know what I mean?
What
If
have you
he
heard
thinks,
Ronaldo? Ronaldo's all had hip injuries and back injuries this season, bro. Carl, you man getting kicked down, bro.
yeah, from behind, it's true, man. Knee in
Yeah,
the
these
back.
I don't respect. Premier League has got to respect their reputations, bro.
True. Nah, I agree, man. Look at Zlatan. 40 what, 41 now or something. And
Exactly.
still
Man done what?
still
A
playing
season in the
Italy.
front. Yeah. He knew. Go back to
AC,
Italy. Bro,
AC,
Italy
top of the
is the
league.
European
Top of the
Italy
league,
is
you
the
know.
European MLS, bro. Yeah. European
Nah,
MLS,
it's
bro.
true. The football's slow, isn't it? It's
What's
so
that guy?
slow, yeah.
Is it Quagliarella? Remember that Italian player, Quagliarella? He's
Yeah,
30, 38, 39. Man still banning in goals in Italy, fam.
yeah. Still playing. All Rubery as well. Rubery.
Yeah.
They're all there, mate. Chiellini. All these men are old,
You think
man.
Chiellini could be playing football in the Premier at 38, 39, bro?
I
Man's
know,
getting cheap.
captain.
Man's getting hunted down by Jamie Vardy and that.
You know what I mean? Playing for the top club as well. Like, nah, it's not happening, man.
I
Nah, it's
know
true. I
people
fully
gonna, I
agree.
know people gonna talk about what's his name, Thiago Silva, but Thiago Silva's got two centre backs next to him, bro. He's protected them.
Mm,
If Thiago Silva played in a four, he would have run himself back to Italy as well,
mm.
fam. I'm telling
I
you.
know, man. That's why they got rid of him at PSG. But people don't understand. The brains
Mm.
is there, like, but the legs
Not
and
the
all
youth.
that,
Yeah,
it's not there. But it looks good, like you say, Drake, because he's playing in a three. But for me, it's still a five, innit? Because
yeah,
the wing backs they still drop back, so he's always got cover. He's always got
yeah. He's got cover with Hudson
cover.
Odoi.
And Mason Mount, innit? He's
Yeah.
everywhere. Rolls Royce engine, man. He's box to box. He's gonna
Cool.
win us the World Cup. The British De Bruyne, bro. Mason. I'm
You know
telling
what?
you.
You know what I think is going to be one player that turns up at the World Cup? Could be a surprise for England, bro. Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
But would they play him, Jay? That's the thing. You see the system they play. Them guys will never see the pitch. They're not that
Mm.
adventurous and creative. That's why I say have they got the players? Yeah, but it's just
Yeah.
how they play
Southgate lacks a
football.
runner. Someone that just runs around like a
Yeah,
link
man.
or a
There
mount.
you go. So you have to be a Mason Mount. You have to be able to put the yards in, put the work in. Otherwise, you'll be on the bench. You come on to affect the game, but you can't play the full. You know what I'm saying? From the start, it's gonna be difficult, man. You know what I'm saying? Smith Rowe, them men are ballers, skilled players, footballers. They're not running around, guys tackling, man. You know what I'm saying? Joke.
Moving on. It was revealed last week that Manchester United have interviewed Eric Ten Hag for the position of, I don't know if it's manager or head coach. No, last week we discussed about the candidates. It looks like they've spoken to Poch as well, and they're going to speak to Luis Enrique. Um, what what's your thoughts on how United are going about it? Apparently, what was leaked is that there could be an announcement within the next few weeks. They want it done before the end of the season. What's your thoughts about how United are going about the manager search?
Uh, my thoughts, I think it's very, very poor how they went about it because this is Manchester United, like the biggest club in the world, and you had an interim manager, gave him the job, then you went back to an interim for how many months? Like you're trying to get a new manager in. The season's basically over. It's only top four we're playing for, and there's still no signings. There's still no vision, no future. We can't see nothing. We're still lost. We still got an interim manager that's gonna be a technical director slash working with Fletcher. I don't know what Fletcher is, but yeah, and it's just poor. It's just. I don't know. I don't even know the word to describe it, Dre. To be honest, this is just shambolic. It's just shambles. It's a joke, bro. Like when you think about it, this is Manchester United. We drop out of Champions League. They're trying to please the fans by going to interview people. You're interviewing people now. You're just doing the you know, I'm trying to sorting out now. Like in March, you're just interviewing. So what's been happening all this time? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, come on, like what's been going on? It's embarrassing, man. It's
I think what
embarrassing.
Oli got sacked in what, November, December.
Yeah.
By January, you should know who you want as manager and already spoken to him and be like, yo, come in
There
at
you
the end of
go.
the season. Do you want to come now? We'll buy out your contract. Boom.
There you go. There you go. We're
Not
a
like
big
United
club.
don't have the money to do that. Exactly. Like
We're a
to
big
me,
club.
even when I look at Tottenham and I respect Daniel Levy, the way he moves ruthless. Man sacked Poch, sacked Poch. The next day, Mourinho was there at the training ground, bro. Announced his next manager. He sacked Nuno Espirito. A few days later, he knew Conte was out there. Knew United was sniffing. Said, "No, come
Come.
to
Exactly. That's how you
North
do
London.
business. That's how
That's
you
how
do
you do
business.
business."
Good leader. You show direction. A good leader
Exactly.
leads. He shows direction, vision. Like
Now,
no one knows what's going on at United. You're trying to get the best out of the players. There's no stability. The players don't know what's going on. They're going from one system to the next. They know next season a new manager's coming in. Who's the manager? Oh, we don't know. So what's Ralph then? Oh, he's interim, but he'll be technical direct. It's a shambles, man. It's a joke. And to think about it, when you think, yeah, and they say, oh, they want the manager announced by this is all rubbish. They're just interviewing the guys now. So what they're gonna make a decision within? Do you know what I'm saying? They've narrowed it down to 3 candidates.
and what I want to know, here's my thing.
Yeah.
There's 2 managers that are already at clubs, yeah, and there's one that's an international manager that said he's taking Spain to the World Cup, bro, no matter what.
Yeah.
So when are they going to announce it? Because I know PSG are not going to allow Poch to just say, "Yo, I'm taking the United job." I know Ajax are not going to. I know Ajax are a well professional run club, won't stand in Ten Hag's way, but they wouldn't want to destabilize Ajax by saying, "You know what, Ten Hag's going to be leaving at the end of the season." Innit? It might be different. It might work over there, innit? But
Yeah.
if you say, "Okay, cool, let's get Luis Enrique," he's not coming till January, bro. So then what? You can't. Who we buying this summer? Who's buying the players? Is it Enrique or is it Darren Fletcher and Merkel? You know what I'm saying?
Or Ralph or who we don't know
Exactly.
what's going on.
This, bro, this whole
Shambolic.
process.
Joke. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke.
All right.
It's like it's a Sunday league club, bro. That's how it's being run. It's been
to me, it's just big clubs don't move like this, bro. Like even if you know you're having a for him, like you would know, you would hear rumors about this man's definitely taking a job at the end of the season. You know what I mean?
They'll announce it, Dre. This is Manchester United. They'll tell you this is who's taking over in the summer, and this is who's coming in the summer. You know what I'm saying? We've agreed. You see how clubs are linked with Haaland, Mbappe, all of these stuff. We'll be in the mix. We're not in it anymore because it's shambolic down there. They're giving players new contract, but mate.
That's another thing. How can you be out here negotiating new contracts and you don't know who the manager is?
Oh mate, I'm telling you, man.
And it's not even. It's like it's the players that are not informed, bro.
As well. So what are they doing at the club? It's like, what's going on? It's shambles, Drake.
How can anyone at Manchester United think Luke Shaw deserves a new contract, bro? How can anyone? Like, that is, bro, unless he's beating someone's daughter at the top.
Something in it. Or family member.
I don't know. Like I said, bro, he's a cockroach, bro. I don't know how he's managed to outlast young Damian, Brandon Williams, Alex Tellez, Who else? Daily Blind, whatever, bro. Like, he's managed to outlast all these men and he's shit. Like,
Still at the
how
club negotiating a new contract.
new contract?
It's beyond me, mate. I can't answer that one for you, mate. It's beyond me. I'm flabbergasted. I'm baffled.
You know what, yeah?
I don't know what to say about that. When I saw that, I was like, flipping out. What is
And you know
going on?
what? Like, top clubs, yeah, top clubs would think, you know what can we get for Luke Shaw? Like, boom, we could probably get 30 mil and be like, you know what, we could get a left back that's probably cheaper.
Telling you, man.
And better.
Young left back.
And it's not even like United don't have youth players, you know. We've got youth players, bro.
Telling you, bro. Don't know why. Let's see anyway. Because the process of getting a manager is embarrassing, man. They should be embarrassed. The board should be embarrassed.
Why have they waited till March to start interviewing like the international break? Like, no, it's half term for them. Like, I don't get
it. I don't know, bro. Exactly, bro. They should have done this from when they sacked Oli. That was the whole point of sacking him. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this coming down to a short list, all of this stuff that they're doing now in March, they should have done that from day one. From you get rid of the guy in charge, like you say, Levy, on it. You know what I'm saying? At Chelsea, they're on it.
Common sense, it's like common sense. Like, if you work at a job here and you sack someone, you've got to put out an advert the next day to bring someone new in. You can't just wait till the end of the tax year to bring in the next man, bro. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Incompetence, man. Come on, not because it's our club. We got to call it, man. Got to call a spade where it is, isn't it? It's just slack. It's slack, man. It's embarrassing what they're doing at the club. It's embarrassing. Like
you don't think, Man City are not thinking, yo, Pep could leave one day, innit? Who are we gonna bring in? Like, because I know Pep has said a few times he's not planning to stay long term at City. So you don't think City, the higher ups, have had a talk? All right, cool. We're keeping a lookout on Ten Hag. We're going to monitor the situation. If he's available in a couple of years, we'll go for him. Or Luis Enrique. Like, they've got a plan in place, bro. It's like every day, United just coming to work and like, okay, what are we doing today?
It's like they're freestyling.
There's no time, bro.
You made a valid point, bro, because even Pep, before he left Bayern Munich, he announced he was going Man City. Like I was saying, Jay, they had it in place. So it's, you know what I'm trying to say? Man City had a plan, like what you're saying. So the manager's there, know he's leaving, and the guy who's coming in, know he's coming in. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a plan. That's good leadership. Like I say, vision, structure. Our thing.
You know what? This goes back here to how United was run when Fergie was there, innit? The way we were being run was very archaic, innit? In terms of Ferguson used to run everything, innit?
Everything.
All the top clubs at the time had director of football, sporting directors, transfer teams, scouting teams, like loan managers, all of that. And then United was still run like it was in the 1990s and that, innit?
True.
When Ferguson leaves, there's bare job positions that need filling. And then you've got Ed Woodward thinking he's playing football manager, trying to do all of it.
Facts.
Like,
Facts. Trying to get us on TikTok and Snapchat. Exactly. Crazy guy, man.
Only now United have seemed to be putting people in place with a structure in it. But even now, you're still skeptical, Carl. Like we just said a minute ago, how are you giving players a new contract and you don't know who the manager is? The manager might not even like Bruno Fernandes and Luke Shaw and Rashford.
And now they're stuck at the club. Now he has to get the best out of them. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say.
On 250 apparently. So what? His next contract? What's he going to be on? 300, 350. So who's buying Rashford?
Get me? Think. This is what I'm saying. The club is poorly run, bro. And like you said, you made a valid point, bro. When Fergie was there, he was doing so many jobs, that he was so hands-on. He would go watch the youth team. He would go watch like youth cup games. he'll know when a player needs to come from the academy straight up. You know what I mean, Jay? Pardon. He'll know when they're good enough. But like you said, yeah, he was so hands-on and he was doing so many jobs. You get what I'm saying? Because Fergie weren't it wasn't a thing where they'll buy the player, Alex Ferguson, you have to get the best out of this guy. No, you identify
the last say, bro. Bro, you couldn't sign no one, bro. Unless Ferguson gives that the green light, bro.
Thank you, Jay. He was doing so many jobs that you made a valid point, bro. When you break it down like that, it's facts. This is why the club, it's a shambles. It's just a shambles.
This is why I blame Ferguson and David Gill a bit, yeah. Because you see, when you're somewhere for a long time and that, yeah, you can't just leave.
Both of you, it's true.
You got to put a succession plan in place for the next man to come in. So it's smooth. It's a smooth transition.
And learn from you, watch you, like apprentice, shadow you. It's true.
You see what Bayern Munich do, bro? Bayern Munich Bayern Munich. Everyone that used to that's in a high level used to play for them, innit?
Yeah.
But you see the CEO, he will be like, you know what, Oliver Kahn, watch me for 2 years, and after 2 years, your job. Oliver Kahn CEO now. You see what I'm saying? David Gill just walked out, bro. These man just left. Like
they just bounced.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
When you really think about it, you can't just leave, because you're like, when you're at a club for a long time, it's a culture, innit? It's a culture. Like
100%.
It's like at school. You've got a strict teacher, but the next guy that comes in, you're gonna treat man like a dickhead, like a supply teacher, like David Moyes, innit? Treat him like a supply teacher. David Moyes is not a bad manager. He's proved it at West Ham, innit? But you've got to have a plan in place. Like Ferguson should have been like to Giggs. If he knew he was gonna go, you know what? Just tell Giggs. Don't tell no one else. You know what, Giggsy, I'm going in a couple of years. You're the next man to take this job. Just watch me for 2 years. Just sit on the bench. I'm not even going to name you assistant manager. You're just going to be a coach. So, you're going to be assistant manager, innit? I want you next to me. Shadow me. Any questions, ask me. 2 years' time, the job's yours, bro. Simple.
True. That could have worked.
You know what I mean?
That would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
You played the blueprint down. You kept the United DNA going in it. But the moment you go meet Moyes at his house and tell him, yo, you're the Man United manager, DNA's gone, bro. No matter how we talk about it, it's gone, bro.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts.
How can you have all
the first day he steps into the dressing room, Jay, I'm not cutting you. He goes, come on, lads. What's Chelsea doing today?
You know what I mean?
Hey, you talking about opposition, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing today? You know, I get you.
Like Gary Neville, Giggs, Scholes, and that man, yeah. If Ferguson patterned it properly, all them man should be at Man United now, bro. If he patterned it properly, especially Gary Neville, he's got a brain. He could have been director of football. Like,
I agree with you, Joe. I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Like, Scholes could have been a coach. Nicky Butt was the under 18s or under 23s coach, but he left because he knew it was shambles, innit? But
Giggsy tried that, Jay. Not cutting you. Giggsy tried that when he came in to be in the interim. We've had so many caretaker interim. Yeah, he brought the lads in it. Gary, Phil, you know the lads, because like you say in it, you have to respect if you're a Man United fan. You need that because it's a winning culture. These guys are winners, regardless of what you might think. They're winners. You know what I mean? They've done it. They've worn the t-shirt.
Imagine, you've got what? Giggs, Scholes, Neville. Brothers. Even if you had Beckham as like some like media face or whatever, that's winning throughout. Gary Neville's a director of football. You've got that winning structure. Even if Rio Ferdinand was a part of it as well, sporting director, whatever, you've got winners in every aspect of every level of the club, bro.
Thank you. So, they know what it takes to get across.
Don't lose it. Standards would not drop. And some of them man would have played with these man and understand what are going on in it. So you see, 100%. When Rooney said about Pogba and them man dancing in the dressing room, Pogba and
Exactly. He was ashamed, Jay.
That would not run, fam. That couldn't
Never.
run anywhere. I'm being dead serious. That couldn't run anywhere. You could go down to the car park, bro. Go down to the car park, but not in the dressing room, fam. Especially after a defeat. How much do you care, fam?
That could only run at West Ham, Tottenham.
Yeah.
These clubs that they don't get over the line. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? Not winners. Winners won't have that. They are ticked off. They just lost the important game, and they come in. You're dancing for what? They're thinking,
Listen.
what? What are you dancing? That's that. See that? That's when Man United went in the bin, bro. And I said it. We went in the bin, bro. Man's doing handshakes and all of that. We're not winning anything. You know what I'm saying? That shows that you're just on your own thing, bro. You don't care about the club. You just care about your own going viral, bro. Your own asset. You're thinking about yourself.
It's so true.
Yeah, bro, man. The culture at Man United needs to. I hate to say it, if we're gonna, but Pogba, he needs to go, man. He needs to go. Like Rooney don't want to come out and say it, but remember, Pogba came in to win trophies, and you're dancing after we lost the game. You get what I'm saying? Like what culture are you setting for Jesse and all of that? That's what Pogba's trying to show you. Like the culture's lost it because I left it to you, Pogba. And look what you're doing. You're dancing and all of that.
When you think about it, the old heads in the dressing room, what? Matic and Matafa. What are they going to tell Pogba?
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Like, big man, you need it. Like, look at Liverpool, yeah? Jordan Henderson, yeah? He comes across as someone that doesn't take shit in it. Like, one of these younger players are acting up. He puts them in line, in it.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's a leader. He's a leader.
You can't be like, you win a game like 2-1 in the 91st minute. These men are not celebrating in the dressing room like they won the World Cup. Them man are on to the next game, bro. Because they've got a title to win.
Winners, exactly. Winners mentality. I've seen Jordan. I've seen him during games and that. Man getting onto man screaming at man.
And you know what I respect about Jordan Henderson? He gets onto everyone, bro. You don't care who you are.
There you go. There you go.
I've seen him on Van Dijk.
All the time I've seen him getting onto man. All the time.
Salah, Mane, he don't care.
He don't care.
He might not be the best footballer, but he's onto them, bro.
They're disciplined, innit? True professional, proper. Like you have to give him his credit.
And I know for a fact, he just stands there and watches them. He seems like them grumpy old gits, bro. They just stand in the dressing room. He's watching Pogba dance. He's like, look at
say nothing.
Exactly. Don't say nothing.
He's an idiot. I saw him try to speak to Rashi at Crystal Palace. Man told him to F off, you knobhead. And say F off, you knobhead. This is your skipper, you know.
Bro, you see if I'm captain and I see that on TV, you see the next day at training, bro, I'm tucking in Rashford. Rashford, what are you saying? Meet me in the car park, bro.
Forget training the next day, Jay. In the dressing room, in the tunnel, you're getting pulled aside.
On the coach back, fam. You're going to have to arrange an Uber or a private car to come home.
You see Rooney. That's why I like Rooney, you know. That's why they go Rooney at Old Trafford. See them man there? You see what you told Rashford? Get your head out your ass, bro. And start playing football and scoring goals. That's what you think you can tell Wayne to F off, you knobhead. Oh my gosh. You're getting subbed there because you're getting banged in the face, bro. You got a black eye, yeah. You see when you got a black eye or a broken nose, bro. You're not coming back at half time.
Think about the dressing room that Rooney came up in, bro. It was key.
You get what I'm saying, bro. Think about
it. Van Nistelrooy. Right there, bro.
Man got the hair dryer. Remember, Jake, you got to think about the hair dryer, the discipline at Old Trafford in them days. You think Rashford could be pulling them stinkers, mate? What? Going back in the dressing room with Fergie.
I've been saying it. Rashford would have been sold. Rashford would have been sold this summer, bro.
The standards has dropped, and I kept telling the man there, the standards dropped so much where we know how Fergie is, isn't it? All the players, their class, their quality. Whenever they slip, you cannot lose 2 games in a row at Old Trafford. You cannot lose. Them things don't happen. The standards were so high. Yeah, yes, you mess up this game. Next game is the chance to correct it. You know what I'm saying? The things that's going on now, players are playing bad 10 games, things will
and they're
never
still
happen.
in the team.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. Standards. The football club, you made a valid point, bro. Fergie had his hands in so many pies, bro. Now it's rattled, man. Everything's all over the place. They've got to replace him in so many ways, in so
And it's
many
late.
aspects. Yeah, it's so difficult. Yeah, it's gonna take time, man. It's true, man.
Mm.
It's true.
So
It's
like,
true.
but like I said, it should have been a better plan. Man, I just think he saw City and just like, you know what, I'm out in it.
Yeah, it's too much
He's
stress in
like,
it.
he wasted all this energy on Chelsea, and he's just thinking, you know what, these man, bro, Glazers weren't even giving man money like that back then, just buying players and that. And City are out here buying Yaya Toure, David Silva, Aguero. You know what? He's just
man, like
Chelsea over
Negredo.
here. Yeah, I've got Chelsea over here. I've got Man City here. You know what? I'm calling it quits, bro. Let me go sit on the UEFA board.
It's true.
That's
It's true. Nah, I agree with you, man. He was getting too political up there, man. To stay on top wasn't that rosy anymore.
He was working miracles, bro. Man's out here buying Bebe and Javier Hernandez from Mexico, bro.
I know, man.
How
Jemba and that. David Bellion and that. Oh my gosh. I know,
Liam
Jay,
Miller
man,
and that. God rest his soul, Liam Miller and that. But, bro, I remember those days and Cleberson and them man there. Alan Smith and that.
I know, bro, man.
When Chelsea were out here buying Joe Cole, Damien Duff, Ian Robin all in one summer, bro. I remember
Michael Essien.
Yeah. Bro, we're out here trying to compete, bro.
Competition was too much now, like.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Struggling to get tunes out of. So he rinsed the Carrick and Scholes partnership team. Man couldn't get no water out of it no more, bro. So
he brought Scholes back. He retired, brought him back.
Yeah, bro.
It was crazy. Nah, it's true though. But bro, what you saying about Poch then? What you saying about Poch? Let's get back to these candidates.
You know what? That Champions League exit, it's left a bad taste in man's mouth, bro. And you know what's worse? The players, the United players, I hear they're saying Poch is the preferred guy. If that's what they're saying, I don't want him. That's red flags. That's bigger red flags than PSG getting knocked out of the Champions League, innit?
That's true. Because
these players are out here trying to choose the manager. Nah.
You know what I told you, it's a shambles, bro. But Poch, I don't want Poch at my club. I'll be so depressed.
We need a winner. We need a winner, bro. Like,
you know what I mean? We don't need this building and developing. If we're gonna do that, we might as well go Ten Hag. He's a winner.
Bro, if you get Poch in there, you might as well go bring back Ollie, bro. Cause what's the difference, bro? Both losers, bro.
I agree with you. There's no difference.
It's just like Poch loses in style, bro. Like Ollie we just losing it. We get backed in it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no difference, bro. Man had a good Tottenham team, you know, and lost the league, bro. They were in a 2-horse race with Leicester, and they finished 3rd, bro. That was Tottenham.
I know, and this is the guy. I don't know. I don't understand why they thought he was gonna win the Champions League. I never thought he would win it. Poch ain't tactically sound like he's just a good coach. Poch is like a good coach. Like if I had a choice, I'll get Poch and Ten Hag. You know what I mean? He's a good development guy. Like he's good at that, but is he good at winning trophies? Is he elite? Is he good at getting the best out of players? Like can he push top players to the limit? Like Conte, these man, you have to have something about you to push players to want to achieve. Like Luis Enrique, for me, is the best candidate. I've seen him take over Barcelona, rocky times. He won the treble. And these times, like, you know what I'm trying to say, in the season after, he won the double. He missed out on the Champions League, but he still dominated Spain. You know what I'm saying? He came in and he shows he can get the best out of elite players and win trophies and push players to the limit. That's what I want at my club, man. I can't bother with these guys where it's like, they're good coach. Gardner's doing well. Gardner's doing well. He's making the England team. He's a good coach, this, that, and then we're not competing for nothing, bro. Like you say, we're just losing in style. We'll get to the semi-final, the quarter-final. Oh, we lose. You know what I'm trying to say?
And what difference is that from what Poch was doing at Tottenham, bro? God, they weren't even a cup team, bro. They would get knocked out third, fourth round FA Cup, bro.
There you go. And
You know what I mean?
competing
Like, they
for
played
third
good
and
football,
fourth.
but you let Leicester win the league. Like,
Leicester,
you know what I mean?
Leicester, but there you go. As soon as Fergie retires, everything's just gone crazy, bro. It shows you like the mental, you know what I'm saying? Like Man United has lost that mental edge now. Like teams go to Old Trafford and they've lost that. This is why I think they need an elite manager that brings that aura around the club. So when you go to Old Trafford, you know who you're going up. You know what I'm saying? You know who you're going up against, bro. It's not no little who's in the dugout. Oh, Pochettino. Forget Pochettino, because I don't want to swear,
You know what,
I want, bro, when a team stepping in Old Trafford, and they put the manager's name on the screen, you're seeing bare accolades, you boy. So you know where you're walking into, bro. You get me, bro? That's why these big clubs do it, Jay. If you notice Madrid and them man there, them man will get Pochettino after you've got some things against your name, bro.
Yeah, you've got to put it in the bench, bro.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, Jay. United, we need to allow it. We need to we're a top club, bro. You get what I'm saying? We're not no little come and do your apprenticeship, bro, and try and win your first major trophy and that. No, bro. You get me, bro?
To me, also, like when I look at Poch, I just see a manager. He's a nearly man, isn't it? Like he's not. You need winners, bro. Like,
Exactly.
if I'm sitting in the dressing room and I'm listening to Poch in a big game, my head just thinks to, raw, you had Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, and you literally pooed the bed against Real Madrid, fam. So why am I listening to you in a big game in the league, bro? Like, you could have, like you said, Luis Enrique struggled first half of the season with Barcelona. He almost got sacked. He turned it around and done the treble with Messi, Neymar, and Suarez. Poch had 2 out of those 3 and probably the best young talent in world football. And you're out of the Champions League before the clocks even go forward, bro.
There you go.
Like, to me, what's he going to get out of Rashford? Nothing. You know what I mean?
There you go.
You need someone that's going to... And I know one thing I will say about Poch, he is firm with players, isn't it? Like, any player that's stepping out of line, he'll bench them, innit? Like, I've seen him do it at Tottenham. But to me, you need someone that's firm, innit? Like, proper firm. A Conte, a Luis Enrique, that are not going to have no BS from anyone in that team. Like,
100%.
He will stamp out all this dancing after games. Like, get rid of that. On to the next.
Rid of all of that. Dying hair, all of that stuff. Focus on your football, bro. Your charity stuff. You do that in your own time, bro. Focus on your football.
I want a manager to say, you know what? We're in the tunnel. Don't shake their hands. Don't even look at them. Don't even look at them. This is Old Trafford.
Exactly. Winners.
No team should think they could come to Old Trafford and get a win. Like, no team should ever think the biggest club stadium in England, bro, in Britain, and teams that are out here think are slapping us up, bro.
Bro, that's how it was before. Teams already lost before they came Old Trafford.
Yeah, you knew they were happy to just get a goal.
Ex-players will tell you, come in here, we'll be happy to leave with a draw. They will tell you because we got that aura. They know who they're up against, bro. But you see, a point what you said as well, Jay, Don't think, Jay, because you say it, the real footballers won't say it. They will say it to Pochettino, Jay. I'm telling you, if they could put cameras in that dressing room, there's players are human beings, Jay. They will tell them, man, get challenged. When you're in the trenches, bro, I'm telling you. You see, when you lose, that's when you see a man's true character, You see what a man's like, in adversity, bro. So you see these men, the real winners in the team. Roy Keane tells you, bro, he's been in dressing room. He tell you, Ronaldo will turn to Oli and say to him, what have you won, bruv? Because remember, man's pissed off, You're winning, you're losing games, and you're getting slaughtered in the press. You know what I'm saying? So you're
I know for a fact those last few months of Oli, I guarantee you Ronaldo was like, so what are you doing? What are you going to do to change this? He probably said that at halftime during the game, probably said that full time during the game, like after a game, like, what are you doing? And I know,
100%.
you see top managers would see that and be like, okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do. This is what I'm doing, innit? But other weak managers would be like, raw, this man's questioning me. Like, what do I do?
Panic.
One feels a bit
Lose it.
panicked, like he's being
Yeah,
punked out.
exactly.
You can't
Exactly.
have that. To
Bro,
me,
them things
it's good
happen, bro.
to have.
I'm going to show
Yeah,
you evidence again. Ronaldo got subbed. He turned to Raf. He said, Coach, why me? Why are you taking me off? They're human beings, you know, Jay. Players
this is
do
why I
these things,
respect
bro.
Ralph. Yeah? This is why I respect Ralph. Ralph don't give a fuck about none of these men at the team. He
But
just
he
said,
still sat and
yeah,
explained to Ronaldo because it's Ronaldo.
yeah, like that's why I respect Ralph, innit?
But it
Like
shows you, Jay. If Ronaldo's with sorry, bro, yeah, if he's willing to do that in front of the cameras on the bench, imagine what he's doing in the dressing room, bro.
yeah.
Roy Keane tells you, he goes, Ronaldo will look around in the dressing room, yeah, and he will see Varane, and he will look at Oli, and there will be clicks. There will be players that will say, Oli, what have you won? What are you doing? Like you're saying, they will question your tactics, bro. They'll be like, that ain't working. What are you doing, bro? We're losing games every week, like we're getting killed 5-0. What are you on? A top manager will turn to man and say, sit the hell down, bruv. This is my ship. I'm running it. You get what I'm trying to say? Before you can even kick off, a top manager will walk in that dressing room, like I see Pep do, yeah? Will walk in and tell everyone to shut up and sit down. You get what I'm trying to say, Dre? I'm the leader of this ship. I'm telling you, I'm taking you home. Listen to me. This is how it's going. You get what I'm trying to say? That's what I want to see in my dressing room, Dre. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, when I saw that insight into how Pep works, yeah, that's what a manager should be. Even before I saw it, like watching it, it was so like, you know what I'm trying to say, interesting to the point where I thought, this is what we need at Old Trafford, bro. Players need
100%.
discipline, bro. They need discipline. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine the manager walking in the dressing room and going, yeah, who's not happy, want to leave, it's January, you want to leave, leave. You get, Oli ain't saying that. He wants to be everyone's friend and saying you want to stay and, you know what I'm saying? There's no, you know what I'm saying, bro? Elite managers work different, my brother. Trust me, man. They work different, especially as well when they've played the game. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
It makes it
yeah.
worse. You know what I'm saying?
But I think you know what I think with this generation of players, yeah, they don't respect what you've done like 10, 15 years. Like Mourinho, yeah.
Yeah.
I think only Pep's won more trophies than Mourinho in the last 20 years, whatever.
Yeah.
You would think
Yeah.
you would think Mourinho would have more credit in the bank with all these younger men because they've grown up watching Mourinho take it to Pep, take it to top managers, Ancelotti or them Ferguson. But
True.
they don't seem to respect him, innit? Like, I don't know if it's his approach, because I don't think it's too dissimilar to Pep in it in terms of I'm the boss, this is how it is, and this is how it goes. Innit? It might be the style of football, but I would love to know how these young players see managers now. On it, it's like if you're not Klopp or Pep, you're nobody to man, innit? That's how I feel some of these players move. Like Luis Enrique will command respect if he comes to Man United immediately. Especially if he comes in January and he's won the World Cup, bro. God, no man can
100%.
touch that.
There you go, bro.
But
I think that's our savior.
Ten Hag, unless he brings in a backroom staff full of man that ain't gonna take no BS. Like I saw the picture of like Van P, Stam, Van Nistelrooy and all that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if he brings them in, because them man there were part of that.
Yeah.
Them man there were big parts of that culture.
100%. 100%. 100, bro.
So,
bro, I'm not cutting you, bro, but you've called a name that's actually said this. He said this on live TV. Van Persie said this. He goes, this is not Manchester United. Like, Oli, he's too much of a nice guy. Like, he's too nice to the players. He's too nice to them. Like, they're playing bad. They're coming out with performances, and every week it's the same. That's not Old Trafford. He knows he's had the hairdryer, bro. He knows what the players need. They need discipline, bro. 100%.
Like
100%.
But to bring that into man that I think a lot of these players have ingrained with them that it don't matter what I do, piss me off, we'll just get you out in it. Some of these men have seen Van Gaal. They've seen what they've probably some of them have seen interim gigs. Van Gaal, Mourinho, Oli interim, Oli manager, and bloody what's his name, Ralph.
Mata.
These men have seen 6 managers. Interim or full time gone. That Mata, bro, he was Moyes' last signing, bro. What, 8 years ago? How are you still at Manchester United?
Coming on to win a Champions League game, bro.
Like, he's just got a decent man. Some of these men have just got ingrained with them. Okay, you're gonna take man for a dickhead. You're gonna drop me, yeah? Cool. I don't get up with these, man. We'll get you out, innit? We've got better managers than you out. Like, that's what I'll be saying to Tom Park. We've got Van Gaal out. He's won Champions League. We've had Mourinho out. He's won Champions League and Premier League. Who are you, bro? Oh, little Eredivisie in that. Little Champions League.
See, I told you, bro. And it will happen. Bro, players have said that. Players actually said that.
I remember when Keane said, that these players have thrown other managers under. I think when Mourinho was in charge, he said these players have thrown other managers under the bus. They will throw Mourinho on the bus and the next manager on the bus. That was like Roy Keane's being a hero. Bruv, what, 4 years later, you see it. These men are cancer. These men need to be gone. You can't be giving some of these men new contracts, bro.
Trust me, bro. If you're trying to break a culture in the dressing room, how are you handling that culture? You know what I'm trying to say? Are you in the dressing room? Do you know what's going on in the dressing room? No, you're in the board. You're giving out contracts. You're trying to break a culture. Come on. You're the problem.
Imagine, Luis Enrique comes in and Rashford signed a new contract, 300 bags a week, and the man don't play him. Man's not even on the bench. That's a big problem, bro. And you can't sell him because there's no resale value. The £300,000 week player that's not playing, bro. No value. You can't sell him. You can't even sell Martial. What's he on? 200.
Exactly. They become liabilities now.
Exactly.
It's a joke, man.
It's important. Like, to me, I feel like they've got rid of Woodward. That's cool. You've got directors of football, whatever. You're getting shit in place. You're getting the manager. But now it's the players, bro. These players have underperformed for so long and got rid of so many managers that it's time to, a lot of them to go. Even some of the fan favourites, bro. It's time to go,
bro. 100%. The time's up now, man.
What Ralph should be doing now is blooding in the young guns. Hannibal. It's a Gumacho. Who else? Like, Palestri comes back. Like, I think I might should go out on loan to a Premier League club. But like, bring Garner back. But you've got to add quality in and around that, innit? Like, you've got to add a fresh. Next season's got to feel fresh in it. Like, if I was United, I would get rid of Ronaldo, innit? This needs to be a fresh start next season, innit? Like, even if it's bad, it could be bad next season, but I would say top 4 with the new manager would be a good season if you get rid of their man.
But this is the thing, bro. Not cutting you, bro. With the majority season ticket holders, would they agree to see Man United not winning for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe 6?
You know what it is, we were getting sold dreams by this United team under Oli, innit? When you really think about it, finishing semi-final. Yeah. Maybe after a year, we've been looking at Oli's position, bro. If that was a different manager, we started looking at his position like, bro, like, when are you gonna break through? We need a trophy here, innit?
True.
Oli is a great politician, innit? He knows how to say the right things to tickle the United fan base, especially the hardcore Reds and that. Yeah, United DNA, we're building towards something. It's coming, don't worry. It's not always about winning trophies, it's about progress. We finished second, all of that. But in reality, for a process to work, there's got to be progress, fam. You see, if Oli had won a couple of trophies, bro.
I know, man. Even the Europa League.
Bro, was it lockdown? We were in the semi-finals Europa League, and we should have beat. Was it Sevilla?
yeah.
Martial was missing bare chances. Like, we were the best team in that tournament. Why didn't we win that?
Come on,
Villarreal
bro.
are crap. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Yeah, that team
Yeah,
we put out
true.
against Villarreal, we should have won.
Should have won the
Simple.
game comfortably. It's true. I agree. That's why I think Oli should have got sacked from then. Even though I'm a fan of Oli, because my team's about winning. You don't get to finals and losing after you just lost a semi-final, like you said, Trey. You have to go. You have to go the extra. You know what I mean? Like even Fergie in his era, yeah, he went to 2 finals. He won one. You know what I mean? He's not going to lose both of them, and he's up against the best of the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? Messi, all these guys, like at their
Remember when Real
prime.
Madrid? I think Real Madrid sacked Del Bosque after he won the Champions League. Was it 98?
They-
Yeah, like that's you see what that elite mentality there, bro. Because the football was
Thank you,
boring. That's why he got
thank you.
sacked. You know? The football was boring.
That's why I thought, bro. You made a valid point again. I thought that's what they with Jose. I thought that yeah, he's won a trophy. Yeah, so what? We need football with Van Gaal. I thought that's the exact same thing. I thought, yeah, he's won the FA Cup. So what? Your football's boring,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
They
why
went to
everyone's
Oli.
gone.
They
When
went
you
to
hear
Oli. They went downhill, bro. The club's been downhill since, bro. We've been in the doldrums since. That's what I thought. They've lost direction. So I'm thinking they're gonna go for Ten Hag or Luis Enrique, bro. I don't think they're going Pochettino. You know, I think if they wanted him, they would have had him already.
I
I
think
think
he's.
I think
I
they're
think.
going for what you're
I
saying. They're
think
going back to the roots of they're going back to the DNA, the style of play. Like
yeah, because apparently
that's what I think.
that's what they're after. What type of football you're gonna play in it? So
Yeah, like I think that's what they realize now. Hopefully, because if they get it wrong again after, oh my gosh, going
you see top
all
clubs, yeah. Top clubs have an identity of what how they want to play, and they
there
know
you
the
go.
managers that fit that exact style in it. So boom, if we get Ten Hag and he gets sacked, like cool. What's Luis Enrique saying? Get me?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
Pep's left. I mean, Pep's left City. I know there's a divide. What are you saying, Pep? We'll just dash money. Do you want to come? Like, you've got to move with
Yeah,
arrogance, bro. Like, you see
trust.
City, they move with arrogance.
I'm telling you, bro.
They
And
just
they
went to
want
Tottenham and said, you know what? 100 million for Kane. What are you saying? All right, cool. You don't want to accept it? We'll go and win the league anyway. Kane's having a stinker this season. We'll get him for less next year, bro. You think we care?
exactly, exactly. It's like Madrid with Mbappe. We want him. This is what how much you want? This is it. We're paying this. All right, cool. We get him for
Now,
free.
look at City now. City are going after Haaland, bro. They're like, you know what, Kane? You're cool, bro, but we're going after
Yeah,
Haaland, fam.
yeah. It's
Complete
2 year
confidence.
plan now. The plan
We're out
changed
there,
now.
2-year deal to try to negotiate Jadon Sancho, bro. I mean,
I'm telling you, my brother. I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, bro, like you said, Spain won 5-0. I'm keeping taps on Luis Enrique, bro. Man's all getting Morata scoring goals. Oh my days, Morata, you know. I'm telling you,
I,
Luis Enrique is the man. He's the
bro,
man,
I
G.
watched the Euros, yeah. They played the best football in it. It's just that they had Morata up front, and like, Morata could have hit
Telling
the
you,
bar
he's
and
the
goal.
man, Jay. You see Ten Hag, yeah. I rate his football because he's a student of Pep. I like his football. So he's Johan Cruyff. He's proper football. Like, you know, he's a student of the game. He knows how to play ball. Like, I rate him for that. But he's a baby compared to Lewis. You can't dangle Lewis in front of us with Ten Hag. If you just went for Ten Hag, I'll be happy. But don't show me that there's a chance of getting. You know what I'm trying to say, Jay? Don't let me dream.
Also,
Don't. I'd rather you just get Ten Hag. You know what I mean? And just don't let me dream, man.
yeah,
Why are you doing that?
to me, like, also going back to the squads, like, if you're gonna have some of these players with egos, can't have Ten Hag in it. Like, can't because it's not gonna work. Got to have Luis Enrique. If bare these men are leaving, like Lingard, Pogba, Ronaldo, Cavani, all these men are leaving this summer, then
Yeah,
go get Ten Hag in it because
yeah,
you're gonna have players that are gonna buy into what you're doing in it. Like
true.
Bruno
Yeah,
will buy
I
into
agree.
whatever manager tells him what to do. But like a especially if they give Rashford a new contract, we're done because he's gonna walk around Carrington now and think he is God.
I
Like he's
know.
gonna move and think he's Cristiano Ronaldo, innit?
I
So
know. Facts. Facts. The first thing, I'm not cutting you, bro. Ten Hag should do is take the number 10 away from him. It's too
100%.
much pressure. It's too much pressure. That 10 comes with too much history.
To
It's too much
me,
pressure.
slap number 7 on Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, I
Have a
agree.
word with him and say, you know what? This team's going to be different now. It's going to be built around certain man. You're
Yeah,
one of them. Bruno's another. I'm going to make Bruno
yeah,
captain,
yeah.
and we're going to go from there. Like, but I need you to buy in. That's it. That's all you man's got to say to me.
100. He has to buy in. He's on a 5-year contract, bro,
You know what I
with
mean?
an option.
But
You know what I'm saying? He has to buy in, bro. They ain't gonna sell him.
yeah,
100%. He's a
I,
future.
I think it's going to be either Ten Hag or Poch. You know, I think some if Poch
Yeah,
gets the job,
but
if Poch gets the job, I'm done. Listen, we're
no,
not winning the league this
Poch.
decade. Bro.
Forget Poch, bro. Ten Hag, man. If you ain't because I know Lewis is difficult because obviously he's definitely going to the World Cup. So Ten Hag, man, I work with Ten Hag. You know why? Because I know I'm building towards something, and I know his philosophy I can work with. His
And you
philosophy,
know
I
what?
like his way, his vision of football. I actually like how he sees football. You know
I
what I
know
mean?
Ajax got knocked out of the Champions League, but bro, they won every group game with Dortmund in their group, fam. They slapped up Dortmund twice, bro.
I know,
Like,
bro. That's what I'm telling you about football. Always win, Jay. Don't believe in this structural stuff.
he's got Daily Blind with a defibrillator playing like prime Maldini, bro. Like,
I know, bro. He's a disciplinarian. Tagliafico, that plays for Argentina, is talking his talk. Man said, bro, you can leave. Been on a bench. Every player I've seen go against him. Yeah, they've come to his wrath. They've lost, man. The team's going on. Obviously, I know it's Eredivisie and whatever. But if you go against him, you're getting replaced, bro. And
this is
what I
where
like about him, he's got a replacement ready, bro. So he's scouts, he's got good scouts, he's got a good structure around him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like to give him credit. My first choice is Lewis all day, but second choice Ten
you
Hag.
see, like you just said, yeah. Say if you talk to some of these man and says, "Oh, I'm gonna drop you," they'll just run to Darren Fletcher and Murta and be like, "You know what? I'm not sure about this guy."
Yeah, yeah. That's
And
that's
you know
why
what? I
Van Gaal
don't
said
know.
to him, yeah. That's why Van Gaal made that point, bro. That's why Louis Van Gaal said that. He said it's a commercial club. If it's a footballing
Yeah,
club, you have control. Look at for example, Rafa Benitez when he went to Liverpool. When he went to them pansies, bro, yeah, think about it, what happened. He told them, I need control of everything. From the youth system all the way up. Do you get me, bro? Because this is the football I'm gonna play. You feel me, bro?
mm,
So that's what we need. Ten Hag coming to the club and saying the same thing, bro. I need to control the club from youth all the way up. It's a conveyor belt, bro. This is the football we're gonna play. You feel me? And we're gonna win like this. Players recruitment, everything's geared to the football that we play. Simple, bro. You feel me?
yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. Gonna leave certain topics till next week. So player of the year we'll leave till next week when we've got the rest of the man done here.
Yeah.
Top 5 defenders till next week. Let's do a weekend preview. The Premier League is back this weekend. Um, back to depression, bro. Um, the
Less
early
fun
kickoff,
today.
right,
Yeah, go on, my bro.
yeah, early kickoff. Liverpool versus Watford. I guess we're expecting nothing less than a Liverpool win.
Yeah. 3-1 though. I think Watford's gonna come out with a bit of energy. But yeah.
Wolverhampton knows how to stifle those big teams as well, isn't it? Like you never
Mm,
know, but fresh after your
yeah,
international break,
I give them a go.
Champions League, Champions League on Tuesday, I think for Liverpool. So
Yeah, I give them a go at least what for their effort over 90 minutes.
um, 3 o'clock kickoffs. We got Brighton versus Norwich. Probably go Brighton win for that. Um,
Yeah.
Burnley versus Manchester City.
Oh, I can see a
Cricket
draw,
score. I'll go on
See a
cricket score though.
Nah, I can
Boy,
see a draw, Dre. Some reason Burnley need the points and they like that. They'll put 11 men behind the ball, bro, or 10 men, 1 man up front, bro.
You need to remember, in 10 days' time, it's Liverpool. It's Man City versus Liverpool. So this is a big weekend before that big one next in 10 days. I've got City. They're gonna slap them up. They always slap up Burnley.
Yeah, I'm going draw. But yeah, hey, yeah.
Got West London derby, Chelsea versus Brentford.
2-1 Chelsea.
How many fans are going to be in the stadium? About 10,000.
I'm going 2-1 Chelsea still.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. What's it? Saturday the 2nd of April. Yeah. So some players might not have been paid. So some man might be older than that.
He's still, but some players stuck in America.
I'm gonna go. Chelsea can't commandeer them private jets and that to fly them back and that. Some man are flying economy and that. Some man's flights getting delayed in Escobar and El Salvador. I'm gonna go draw, you know. I think Ivan Tony might have some problems. Chelsea got Champions League as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go draw. Probably 2-2 or 1-1. After that, Leeds versus Southampton.
Southampton win.
Yeah. Leeds, man. Leeds. I hope Leeds stay up in it. They're like the old school big teams in England. I hope they stay up in it.
Yeah, history. I hear that.
Yeah. Wolves versus Aston Villa. Bro, Aston Villa like sliding down the league, you know.
I know, slightly, innit? But I reckon
Steven is slowly dying, fam.
I know, man. But I can see Wolves beating them at home as well.
Yeah. Wolves are in that top race. I think if Wolves win before we play, I think they go above us. I think, yeah. So,
wow.
Good. Then 5:30, Old Trafford. Manchester United versus Leicester.
Oh, boy. 2-1. Bruno Fernandes got a bit of form, confidence, new contract. He just scored 2 goals, brought Portugal to the World Cup. Casillas just nicking it, maybe. Because Jamie Vardy is definitely scoring. 2-1.
Always.
Harry Maguire.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? Because I wouldn't say the season's there. We still got something to play for, but I want to see a bit of the future now. On it, like we don't have to play McTominay and Fred now. It's not that deep, bro. Like we can start playing Hannibal. Let that man get some game time.
True, you know what I mean? The club needs to be in Champions League, my brother. I hear you, but
you can play Hannibal and still have a decent midfield, still win games, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not. We don't have to play like this midfield, bro. Like, go out and play that. Like,
it's the physical side, Jay. It's the physical side. That's what's killing Hannibal and them, man. They need to hit the gym.
Yeah.
That's what's killing them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I've got United winning that somehow. I think 3-2.
3-2. Yeah. Oof. Heartache, bro. 3-2. I don't want that, man.
Bro, you've got Slabbard in defense. Like, Sunday, West Ham versus Everton.
Oh, Lamps. What do you reckon?
Much, boy. He's doing a quick little 6 years in prison, bro. I think he's going to relegate Everton, bro.
Nah, I agree with you. And David Moyes is having the season of his career. He's trying to finish as high as he can, mate. You know, like that. He's in the quarterfinals, Europa League, confidence at home. The fans are out singing. It's gonna be hard for Everton, definitely.
Listen, and bro, Lampard hasn't managed to get a tune out Dele Alli. I see reports saying some man are saying Dele Alli needs to go get his form back in the Championship, bro.
Like, real talk. I agree because he's on the bench at Everton, bro. Can't even make the team. You're 40 minutes signing to sit on the bench.
£40 million for a dead horse, bro.
Sit on
He
the
hasn't
bench.
been good for years.
You know what I
But
mean?
yeah, I've got Everton winning that comfortably. I mean, no, West Ham winning that comfortably, probably 3-0. So, because
Nah, I
was it
agree with
Everton lost the FA Cup to Palace with 4-0? So,
you. Yeah, slapped.
right. And
4-0
then
quarterfinals as well, you know.
4:30, Tottenham versus Newcastle. Newcastle have picked up form quite a bit since the January transfer window. We don't know what Tottenham's going to turn up. It could smack over Newcastle. It could get smacked over.
I think Tottenham's starting to play ball now. I think they'll win comfortable 3-1, 4-1. I think that Conte is there to do a job. If United ain't serious, Tottenham will finish in the Champions League. Conte ain't playing no more. He already told them he's going if they don't start playing football. Ever since he said that, look how they've been playing. I think they will win this game comfortably.
They played better ball against United. They were the better team. Unlucky to lose, to be honest. So.
That's what he said. He calls like you say, you don't play around. He said if Manchester United never had Cristiano Ronaldo, they lost that game. That's what he said. He said Manchester had Cristiano Ronaldo. That's why they won. I'm telling you, bro.
All right, and then Monday night, at in the hood, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal.
Crystal Palace,
I love to call Crystal Palace Thornton Heath Athletic, innit?
Yeah, Mandem FC, man.
Mandem FC, bro.
Yeah.
Mandem FC against Arsenal. You know what? I've got Palace. I don't think Palace is going to lose that game.
No, that would be a big game. It would be a good game. Because Palace, the confidence, semi-final. If I think this will be a good derby. People forget this is a derby.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a high-scoring draw, or Palace take it. Yeah.
Nah, I think Palace. It all depends on it. Monday night, yeah, definitely. I think I can see Palace. I think Palace will win this game. You know.
Yeah.
Joking. I think Palace will win. I'm saying Palace 2-1.
Yeah, there's certain grounds in the Premier League under the lights where you don't really want to go in it. Palace is
Monday night, tight pitch as well. Small pitches in the ends, man. It's in the ends, bro. Monday night, bro. Come on, bro. Man, them are out there. Lewis and that. Elise, are you nuts? And man are balling, bro. I think they're gonna let Smith Rowe and then Martinelli and them, man. You mad, fam? Them man are gonna show, man. I'm saying Palace.
Martinelli is an absolute baller, bro.
See, them man they need end product though, bro. You see on the eye, yeah. Them man are ballers. I get what you're saying, Jay. But you see the demands of the Premier League. He needs to start banging in, cuz.
Yeah.
But he's a baller though, 100%. 100%.
He's at that stage now where he needs to be banging in 15 goals to 20 goals a season now.
Yeah, bro. He needs to bang in.
Not enough now where he should be banging in those amount of goals in it.
But he's definitely a baller, innit? You gotta be patient with them Brazilians, Jay. See, now he's in the team, you know. He's in the Brazil team. So he did in training. Man, 5 man on the floor, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna put money on this now. He's gonna have a big World Cup, bro. I'm telling you, he's gonna make man look like idiots, bro.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, you have to be patient with them. He's been at Arsenal for a minute, but they're patient with them, Jay. That's what we've got one, Jay. Garnacho, Alexandro Garnacho, we got one, bro. I'm telling you, you got to be patient with them. You get me? Man's Argentinian, but you got to be patient with them. Give them time. Palestri, just let them settle, man. New country, they ball out. He's a baller, though, Martinelli. 100%.
Cool. So that is another episode of For the Love of the Game podcast. Me and Ronaldo held it down. Boy. Everyone should be back next week, innit? But yeah, as always, love Ronaldo for coming on. I've been told I've got to do proper outros as well, yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah. In fact, boy, whoever watches, boy, thank you for watching. Keep watching. Keep plugging this. I'm trying to do a thing, bro. We've all got child support to pay, bro.
Yeah.
So
Keep
trying to get
supporting the team. Yeah, man. 100. Keep supporting the team, man. Keep it going, man. Love always.
Yeah. Peace, everyone. Cool.